One of my favorite companies, and actually my largest holding within my portfolio, just reported some of the most bullish news I've ever heard. So I do want to break this down for you guys. Now, the company that we're going to be talking about today is an AI marketing firm, which has been absolutely killing it. And they honestly have a setup like Palantir 2.0. Now, they are not in the defense sector, but what they are doing with their AI is very Palantir-like, as they are looking to take all of this data, scrape all this data, and feed it to their customers in the simplest way possible. Now, the best part about this is this company is still under $20 a share and still under 5 billion in market cap. So this is still a company that has a lot of upside potential, and as they did just raise their guidance as well on top of the bullish news that we're looking to talk about, this company could definitely see a double or a triple within their stock price over the next 2 to 3 to 5 years. Now, before we do jump into this video, I want you guys to know that this is not financial advice at all. Please do your own research on everything that I am about to say. Before we do jump into this video, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe as always, as it does really help out my confidence when making these videos for you guys. I want to see that you guys are loving and enjoying these videos just as much as I love and enjoy making these videos for you guys. Now, let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, the company that we're going to be talking about today is none other than Zeta Global. Now, Zeta has been absolutely killing it both on the financial side and the true business side of their company, as they have made new acquisitions, they have brought in new clients, and they have made a great and lasting impression with both their clients and their new acquisitions. Now, this guy that you're seeing on the screen right here, this is their CEO, David Steinberg, and in a recent interview, he was talking about for every single dollar that a company spends on Zeta, Zeta in return uses their AI program to generate $6 to $7 for their clients in return. Now, it is also very important to note that David Steinberg was talking about their competitors, mentioning that their competitors make around $2 to $4 per dollar spent on their program for their clients. Now, we already talked about how Zeta makes $6 to $7 per dollar spent from their clients for their clients, meaning that Zeta is outperforming their competitors by around 2 to 3x. That is absolutely insane. And if I were looking to go to an AI marketing platform, I'm definitely going to pick the top dog, which is currently Zeta. Alright, now I'm going to get this little goofy bastard out of the way, and we're going to talk about the chart here. As you guys can see, Zeta last fall moved up to around $38.20. Now, from there, we saw a large move down, all the way back down to in the tens at around $10.50 from our lows, and then we moved all the way back up to around $22.23. Now, before I do talk anymore, I do have around 700 shares of Zeta, which I will show you guys at the end, because that is one of my larger positions, if not currently my largest, depending on how Hood has been performing over the last couple of weeks. Now, as you guys can see with Zeta here, we pulled all the way back into our golden zone here, which is between our 0.5 and our 0.618 right here between this blue and orange line. Now, we got ads all the way down here through this line. We got ads all the way back here prior at around $14 to $15, so we have been in this name for quite some time. Now, talking about our first target here is going to be up 63% to $26.16 from prices today at around $18.25. We can also see our next price target is going to be up at the 1618 extension, up around 102%. And we can see that our prior all-time highs are going to be hit at around 139% in gain. That is a great gain to see for a company like this. And with the way that they are growing, I can definitely see this company absolutely accelerating to the max here over the next couple of years. The company is currently sitting at a market cap of around 4.39 billion, and they are forwarding out their guidance for 2026 right under 2 billion, as they are looking to grow at around a 40% clip year over year for the next couple of years. Seeing that they follow the rule of 40, which only other stocks like SoFi, Palantir, TSMC, and Nvidia follow, that is elite company. They are going to see a large influx in price, in my opinion, over the next couple of years. And this is one of the biggest players out on the market. This is, in my opinion, one of the best setups. So please, please do your research on it. It is going to be so worth it for you, and you will be thanking yourself in the long term. Now, what we can see for the high range here, I actually have all the way up at $55.27, which is going to be up 246% from prices today. Now, I am going to get some of this fluff out on the screen right here, and we're just going to be taking a look right at our base metric here. So I'm going to draw out our little box right here, and then we're going to be just taking a look. You guys can see that we are looking absolutely amazing. Okay, we are looking absolutely amazing. We have this nice cup and handle formation. Obviously, we are seeing that financials are growing. Yes, all of this does not look great, but that was before that they were moving into profitability. That was before they made big acquisitions, and that was before they brought in Athena, which is now their newest and biggest platform to date. Whew, I'm talking too damn fast. Now, what we can see here is obviously this cup and handle formation. We have a nice flagging formation coming out of this right here. And what you guys can actually do is just measure this move right here. And we can see this is something that we'd be looking at for, 2026 as a whole. We could see us moving all the way up to around $28. I think we actually go higher. I think that we can see this $32 price target by the end of next year. And I really do think that that's around 103% return. That looks like a really healthy level for Zeta. I think that they outperform all of these levels. But once again, I want to be very, very realistic. I think that by the end of next year, they can see around $40, passing that all-time highs. But for now, let's just say that they see $28 because that is where our extension model takes us. Now, Zeta is looking great. I love this company, not only on the financials, but on the chart. I believe this is one of the best setups out on the market. So let's back this up by taking a look at my current position where I do own over 700 shares. So taking a look at my shares here in Robinhood, I do own around 700 shares of Zeta Global, and this is about 15% of my portfolio in total. Now, this is a large position because I am very, very confident on Zeta Global. My average cost on Zeta is around $15.41, and with the cost per share right now being at $18.25, I am currently up around $2,000 for about 20% in total returns. Now, this does bring my market value just under Robinhood, where Robinhood is sitting at around $13,200 as my largest holding in my position. Right now, Zeta is sitting at $12,768. So I do believe over the next couple of weeks and months, we will see this catch up. Now, really quickly, I do want to talk about some covered calls that I've sold on Zeta because I've been able to make over $600 in premium over the last 2 months on Zeta alone. Now, here I am selling 7 covered calls at the strike price of 20.5, and I was able to lock in around 25 cents per contract on these, meaning that I made around $150 just selling these covered calls on Zeta. I don't lose the shares or anything, or I most likely will not, as we have 2 more weeks for the stock to gain over 18%. I do think that I am safe here, but if not, I will be buying back my shares. Now, with a strategy like this is a great way to make a little bit of side income, and I am going to be throwing this back into Zeta Global every single time that I make this premium. Now, here we are on my alt account, which I normally don't show, but I have around 300 shares of Zeta right now, and we are up around $327 on these shares as well. I just bought these shares about a week and a half ago after they reported earnings, after I saw that David Steinberg was talking about that, after I saw Athena was released, after a bunch of bullish catalysts came out. I was like, I need more shares, so I went and bought 300 more. You guys can see we are looking great so far over here with Zeta. Alright guys, well that is Zeta Global, one of my favorite stocks out on the market. Not only do they have one of the best financial setups out there, growing at an insane rate with free cash flow, revenue, EPS, following the rule of 40, which only a few other stocks like Nvidia, Palantir, TSMC, and SoFi have done in the past, we could see this growth continue to flourish them into a large stock in the future. I believe that is exactly what is going to happen. That is why I have over 1,000 shares of Zeta. So I would really advise that you guys go do your own research, go check out Zeta Global's financials and their chart and their CEO and all of the good things that Zeta has to offer, because I really do think that you're going to be thanking yourself in the future when you come back and look at Zeta Global well over $40 to $50 to $60 in share price over the next couple of years. But guys, that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for me. Once again, that was Zeta Global, a company that I believe is going to do some great things in the future. Now, once again, make sure you guys do like and subscribe as always. Check out our link in the description. Join up on our free Discord where you guys can get access to all the charts and great stuff that we have to offer from videos like these in a better and more digestible way in the Discord. Now, thank you guys again. Make sure you guys check out one of the videos that is going to be right here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.